This is we are at the VSP Global booth at Vision Expo West. I'm here with Jay Sales and Leslie Mule. Hello.
Yeah.
Just trying to
You're live on Periscope.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah, we're at the VSP is for the next hour or so previewing Level, which is their next generation intelligent eyewear. So hopefully, if you guys want, if I could give a little preview, come on over.
So, what you're looking at is the evolution of what you saw last time, which was Genesis.
Which is Genesis, right?
And now we've evolved into Level, which is taking it out of an existing brand and putting it into a vessel of its own. And the design team did an incredible. Leslie could talk about the design in particular. But we've got multiple different styles. From the technology side, it has completely disappeared. You're looking at a standard pair of frames. The only way you can tell that there's technology inside of it is the charger port right there.
Wow. Okay.
So, and from there, pull up the app real quick.
So basically, for the oh, there
Here
you
it is.
go.
So this is the app.
So the eyewear will interact with the app.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it will transmit biodata, health data, exercise data.
It'll give you your standard activity data, but it's also it's going all the way through steps, calories burned, multiple different avenues.
You can set a daily goal. You can set also a stretch goal. So it's sort of encouraging you to push it a little further. It's telling you the distance, your steps, and then also in there you can see that red bar. These are if you hit your goal, you start to build points towards being able to. There's a charitable component to this as well.
Our Eyes of Hope charity package.
Oh, okay,
So
great.
you're either giving a pair of well, the whole thing is you're either giving it to kids, homeless, seniors, or veterans, and you're giving away a full, complete eye exam as well as a pair of glasses when you hit 50 points.
So when you hit 50 points, so by helping yourself, you're helping others.
Terrific. Does the user get to choose which of those?
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
so great. So that's all they
So
just
there's
program that in.
empowerment built in, so it's relevant specifically to you. So it's very contextual to the individual.
That's fantastic.
What feels good to them,
Right.
and what is going to drive them harder to push harder for themselves,
Great.
which inevitably is going to help somebody else.
There's also a community aspect to it, so there's a friends list. In this case, you can see our CEO, Jim McGran, is at 198% of his steps.
Way to go, Jim.
You get into the charity aspect, alerts, and then this is your connectivity page. And when you build an intelligent pair of glasses, everybody asks you that simple question: can I find my glasses? So yes, we built that feature into it too.
That's important. Globally, it'll show you globally.
Oh sure, if it'll come up in this building.
Well, yeah, we're
It was just
sort of challenged.
Of course, it's not coming.
Challenged connectivity here.
Yes, slightly.
Have you tried them on?
I have not tried them on. I will in a second. Thank you. So this is you're showing a prototype. This is your next generation. You were working with. We just did a story.
The
You're
University of
working
Southern
with
California, their Center for Applied Computing.
Terrific. So just to get more ideas, more input, different ways to.
We've actually got a
use it.
full hypothesis that we're testing. Can't get into details on that right now, but we've got a large group of users that we put it on in the USC ecosystem, and so we're running that entire academic study with them. It's important for us to have rigor around the technology, the science, as well as the design before we ever go out to the public. So we're doing that work first.
So we want to know, how well is the app working? We want to get feedback on everything from the entire experience. So emotionally to what is it? How are the designs? Do they feel good? Are the shapes the right shape? So it goes across the entire spectrum. So
It's very attractive. The eyewear.
If you wanted to show
It's
it.
very attractive. And do we have a target date of when you may launch these, or?
Target date will be determined by the findings of the study, so we're coming to that. So it's still to be determined.
Yeah.
I like it. At every show, attendees are able to kind of see a little bit more.
So come on over here. Bring your periscope over here. So this is actually the entire experience that you're getting. Not only the frame, but there's also the packaging. So inside the packaging, you're getting your charger. So what happens is this charger then goes directly, as Jay was saying, goes right into there.
Right.
So, and it charges super fast. Jay charges like in 15 minutes, not even. And that lasts for at least 3 days. Super fast, yeah. So, which was important to us to kind of reduce that friction. So we have 3 shapes. So these are all the shapes here. So we have the Hetty, the Minsky, and then the Colt. So they're all named after famous scientists and inventors.
Nice touch.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all classic
Yeah.
shapes, you know.
So,
nice colors.
yeah. So, for instance, this is based off of Nikola Tesla. So we have 3 shapes and then 5 colors each. So, because this was a test, we had to keep the amount of styles kind of more tight for now.
Sure.
But we wound up. It was really interesting to see what people would adopt in terms of color and shape. And now that's tied to your app, you can kind of get more learnings out of it. Yeah. So
Terrific.
yeah, so that gives you an idea. These were all made in our factory in Italy. So what was really important was not only the technology, of course, but also the materials. So it had to be beautiful. The materials still had to be rich, covetable. We didn't want to treat this like a toy. So there's that kind of luxury component and fashion that goes with the technology. They go hand in hand.
Right, terrific. What's the response been every time you show this to your fellow VSP people? And
Well,
here?
everyone wants them now.
Right.
A little tough. But the first thing is that nobody notices. It's seamless.
Yeah,
You wouldn't know.
No.
So at first I thought, everyone's gonna realize what I'm wearing, and you don't. And that's the point.
Right.
So the challenge is to design something seamless and invisible. Then we're doing our job. We don't want this to stand out, to be different.
Right.
Design of eyewear is very individual, so it's a self-expression for the individual, and we don't want this to look like the same shape on everyone's face. Everyone's face is different.
Right.
So this is that first step towards that, combining the design and the materials along with the technology.
Terrific. So folks can come by in the next 2
Yeah.
hours.
Yep, come on by.
You're going to be here. They can try it. They can
Yep.
check it out with the app.
Find out
and-
the team. We're all wearing our level T-shirts.
Okay, level T-shirts, and there we go. Thank you, Leslie. VSP Global. But
Yeah,
it's
Jay,
in
say
the.
bye. Oh well.
Bye, Jay. All right. Thank you very much.
Bye.